What's going on, y'all? So, today I wanted to talk about the incident that happened between Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. So, as you already know, they got into an altercation in a car. Um, One of her friends was with her, and it led up to her being shot by nobody else but Tory Lanez. And that was the footage that I just showed you. And that was him who was spread out already. The person that you seen that was spread out already, that was him. And then they brought her out, and she was on the right, and then her friend came out. But here's a few things that I wanted to talk about this fucking video. First of all, who the fuck was the police that were pulling them out of the car, like getting them out of the car? You feel me? Because it seemed like he was low-key on some pervert shit. Like, this is me in my opinion from what I seen. Before we get on to that, it seemed like he was on some pervert shit. Like, the girl was, like, I understand you got to spread your legs and you got to have your hands up, but he was just going a little too far. Had her ass all out. And, like, she's a female. I can understand if it was a dude. Like, come on now. That's just something I picked out of the video. And then he had Megan continuing to walk and shit, seeing at her feet she leaving bloody fucking trails and shit, and he continued to make her walk and do all this other shit until she eventually just laid down and shit like that. But that shit was just weird. I just thought I had to say that. But other than that, this was really weird. So apparently I have the TMZ news report pulled up on my computer. So I'm going to tell you exactly what happened this night. So apparently, Megan Thee Stallion linked up with Tory Lanez. Feel me? They were in a car, yada, yada, yada. Something happened, and then that led to them. Well, no. What led to that was them wanting to leave. They wanted to leave. They wanted to get the fuck up out of there. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but they wanted to get up out of there. Apparently, Tory Lanez put out a gun and intentionally shot Megan Thee Stallion twice in her feet. I don't know if it was each foot or both feet. I don't know. But each foot, I guess. And her friend was with her. So, other than that, we don't know the entire backstory. Listen, this is coming from the news and from everybody else. I need to hear from the horse's mouth. Tory Lanez, the friend, and Megan Thee Stallion herself. So I can actually believe that all of this happened because of this or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Not just from what somebody else told me, but this is the story that we have right now. Is that they were trying to leave and that happened. So I'm gonna read y'all the TMZ report. So it says right here, update. TMZ obtained new footage of the incident, starting with Megan being asked to exit the video and back up towards police. As you can see, with each step she walks, she leaves a trail of blood. Meanwhile, Lanez is already laying face down and sprawled out in the middle of the street. After Megan sits down on the sidewalk, the other woman in the vehicle is asked to come out. As we told you, she can be heard saying, "My hands are up," as she allows the cops instructions. All three people to be in swimwear. According to Megan's story, she and Tory Lanez were at Kylie Jenner's pool party earlier in the night. The LAPD tells TMZ Megan never told them she was the victim of a crime. The spokesperson said at the time Megan Thee Stallion was with police, she did not report that she was the victim of any crime, and the LAPD has not received any additional information at this time. So that was the latest report. So it says Megan Thee Stallion was shot in the foot early Sunday morning when she and Tory Lanez were pulled over, and he got arrested for gun charges. Megan says the narrative that is being reported about Sunday's morning events are inaccurate, and I'd like to set the record straight. On Sunday morning, I suffered gunshot wounds as a result of a crime that was committed against me and done with the intention to physically harm me. So basically what she's saying is everything that everybody was making up and trying to make people see. What you got to understand is when the media gets a hold of something really big like this or anything pertaining to celebrity or anything like that, they love to twist and manipulate shit and turn it into drama. That's how they get people. That's how they get people to orbit around their news or orbit around the negativity. They never tell you how it is. They will never tell you how it is because that doesn't spark any controversy. That doesn't get the clicks. That doesn't get people talking. So you got to understand that the media is very, very, very scary. It can be very scary because they manipulate and they have people who believe. They manipulate and they have people that believe. Oh, man. It also says that Megan does not say who pulled the trigger, but she wants to make it clear she did nothing wrong. She adds, I was never arrested. The police officers drove me to the hospital where I underwent surgery to remove the bullets. I incredibly grateful to be alive and that I'm expected to make a full recovery. But important for me to clarify the details about this traumatic night. I'm currently focused on my recovery so I can return back to my life and back to making music as soon as possible. Man, I honestly feel sorry for her, man. Like, real talk. Because she's a beautiful female. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, she didn't do anything wrong. You feel me? She didn't do anything wrong. Now, I can understand, she was out partying and, around people and this and that. But it's like, she didn't deserve to even be harmed in any type of way. Nobody deserves to be harmed in any type of way. So I want to know, my focus is on Tory Lanez. What the fuck? What happened? Why? 2020 has been a crazy ass year, y'all. Crazy ass year. Crazy. This shit is real. This is happening. This is crazy. I'm going to read y'all the rest of the report. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't feel like it's left out. It also says, as we reported, police were responding to reports of multiple gunshots outside a Hollywood Hills party where Meg and Tory had been. My thing is, where the fuck was Kylie Jenner? What was she doing? As we reported, police were responding to reports of multiple gunshots outside a Hollywood Hills party where Meg and Tory had been. LAPD found a handgun in the SUV that was driving Tory, Megan, and another woman. And Tory was booked for possession of a concealed weapon. As for Megan's injuries, our law enforcement sources say she told the cops that night she had cut her foot on glass. That's why officers took her to the hospital for treatment. To this point, police have not connected Tory to the shots that were fired outside the party. Wait a minute. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. She did nothing wrong. She drove me to the hospital. She says that I was never arrested. The police officer drove me to the hospital where I underwent surgery to remove the bullets. But when you scroll, it says that they were removing glass. Our law enforcement sources say she told the cops that night she had cut her foot on glass. So if she was making that statement, why didn't she just say that she cut her foot on glass? Why would she make that statement that they were removing bullets? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But at the end of the day, man, like I always say, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We don't know. So all we can do is sit here and wait until new information pops up. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This shit is suspicious and it's weird as hell because you don't never see this type of shit with this status of celebrities, such as Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. That's crazy. But with that being said, man, that's really all I had to say for today, man. I am out.